A biker slapped a 76-year-old veteran in a diner. 11 minutes later, his son arrived with the army. The sharp crack of flesh striking flesh echoed through the diner. The veteran's face remained turned from the force of the blow, his trembling hands still wrapped around a steaming cup of coffee. The veteran's face remained turned from the force of the blow, his trembling hands still wrapped around a steaming cup of coffee. No one spoke. No one moved. The biker leaned in, breath thick with liquor. "That's what you get for mouthing off to the iron fangs, old man." But the veteran didn't blink. Slowly he turned back, his gray eyes flashing with something colder than anger, something earned on battlefields long forgotten. Just under 12 minutes later, the pavement outside would tremble beneath tires, engines would roar to life, and soldiers in full uniform would take the diner by storm. But for now, no one inside had a clue what was coming. Walter Briggs had survived 3 tours in the Gulf. He'd watched friends fall, taken shrapnel to the ribs, and carried it with him for decades. Retirement was quiet. Coffee at the same booth every morning, small nods to the regulars, peace hard-won. Until today. Until the biker strutted in like a king without a crown, barking orders, pushing a waitress aside like she didn't matter. Walter had spoken just once. "Try showing some respect." That was enough. His cheek stung, but worse than that was the look on the young waitress's face. Scared. Frozen. Walter wasn't just a veteran. He was a father. And the biker had no idea how big that mistake was. The biker, Griggs, grabbed Walter by the collar. "Got more to say, Grandpa?" Walter didn't answer. His gnarled fingers reached for the rotary phone beside the napkin holder. "One call. That's all." Griggs chuckled as he dialed. "Calling your bingo buddies?" Walter ignored him. When someone answered, he said only 2 words. "Son. Now." Then he set the receiver down. Griggs shoved him back in the booth and pulled a blade. The waitress gasped, but Walter simply folded his hands and waited. 11 minutes and some change later, the first Humvee skidded into the lot. Then came another. And another. The biker froze, eyes darting toward the windows as boots thundered outside. The door slammed open. Captain Marcus Briggs stepped inside, flanked by 6 armed soldiers. Every customer fell silent. His stare locked onto Griggs. "You put hands on a decorated war hero," Marcus said, voice low and lethal. "Now you answer to me." Griggs lunged. He never made it far. A soldier dropped him in one smooth motion, knife clattering to the tile. Walter rose slowly, his eyes on his son. "He doesn't get to walk away, Mark." Marcus nodded. "He won't." What followed wasn't a scuffle. It was cold, clean justice. Griggs was hauled outside and shoved into a waiting military police truck. He cursed and screamed until Marcus leaned in close. "You're lucky we treat prisoners better than you treat veterans." The door slammed. The truck rolled off. Inside, the diner buzzed with stunned murmurs. Walter calmly sipped his coffee. Marcus took the seat across from him, his jaw tight. "You all right, Dad?" Walter gave a crooked smile. "I've seen worse." Then, for the first time in years, he let his son help him to his feet. Outside, the sunlight cut through the clouds, and for the first time in a long time, Walter Briggs didn't feel old. He felt seen. If this story hit you where it counts, leave a comment and share it with someone who still believes in standing up for what's right. Because sometimes, all it takes is one voice to wake up the whole room.